Cabrillo 2, 61 miles down into Mexico around Sugarloaf Rock. We're here on the boat. It's early in the morning and we're gonna rig up and make sure she's nice and pretty and ready to do a long race with no wind whatsoever. So let's get this boat all rigged. As per usual with most long Cabrillo races or the long ocean races, we like to bet on when we're going to make it back in the morning. And as we have no wind whatsoever and no wind scheduled for or forecasted for the next couple of days, it's a 61-mile race. How many miles over ground?
63.5.
63.5 miles over ground. I have decided to go long and say we're not going to get in until 9 a.m. the next morning. When do we take off on the race, Brad?
We start at 11:10.
So we start at 11:10. I don't think we're going to get done until 9 o'clock the next day. That's my bet. Brad, what's yours?
So you think it's going to be a 22-hour race. I'm going for 6 a.m. is what my guess is going to be.
So 9 a.m. for Brad, and 9 a.m. for me, and 6 a.m. for Brad, and I hope we are both wrong. But time will tell.
2:30.
2:30 is when we're going to finish?
Yes, sir, 2:30.
I hope to God you're right, John.
You'll see. Hour wind for the airport.
All right, so what time?
I say 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Ready. Okay, I'm going to go with 6:25.
I'll leave it here.
7 a.m. Sunday morning.
Okay, baby.
9:27.
9:27.
So, you want to get in the pool?
What's that?
We'll pick what time we finish. No.
I just want to be back before the kickoff.
That's what we said.
I want to be back before the sun comes up, so 3:30.
Ooh. See, I said 2:30.
Carolyn's got 3:30. What time do you think you're going to finish?
Tomorrow evening.
Breakfast.
At the stage.
Everybody.
Do you have a guess on the finish time, Chris?
Close. Hey, how much for your women?
Yeah, you can't afford it.
What's the guess on the finish time?
Time, 3 o'clock. I'm not going to say AM or PM.
You kind of look like you're in race mode.
Hey, you guys, best of luck.
Well, the race has begun, and we're probably a little more than a mile off the start line. We had an okay start, not great, and we got a little bit of wind, about 9 knots of wind, so we're really smoothing. And it's a beautiful day, it's hot, and we got 35 for 90 hours to go. And here we go. So we're a few hours into the race, and it's 4 o'clock. We're getting close to Mexico over here. We split the fleet. We're going to shore because we've had pretty good wind actually. Hopefully, we'll see if it plays off or not. We may be winning. I don't know because I'm on the leeward side, and this is all that I see for the last few hours. That's it. That's all I see. So there might or may not be boats over there or way back there. Zach's back there. There's Zach. I think still there. Yeah. So we may be winning. We don't know because we're on the leeward side and they don't tell us anything over here.
Day 4. Wait, no, actually, it's only 4 o'clock. We are still in the Coronado Islands, and that doesn't mean we're coming back. We haven't passed it. To our left is some smelly part of Mexico, and we're moving about 3 or 4 knots, and Sea Maiden is beating us, and Black Bear is beating us, and it's not good.
Long pin.
So here we are. We are just south of Tijuana. It is 5:30 p.m.
Sea Maiden, we're dropping
We
off.
have 10 miles to go till we hit our first mark, which is another 3 miles, and then another 35 miles home. So it is a beautiful evening. We actually just picked up speed by a factor of 2, so we're doing 3 knots now. So life is good, just could be faster.
It's about 9 o'clock. We started our shifts and we we have no wind whatsoever. So I'm gonna take a nap for a while and maybe in slumber the winds will return. So I've got 2 hours on and then 2 hours off and then 2 hours on. I think we've got about 6 miles to the rounding first. So as we expected, it's gonna be a long race. So we are about 12:30 and we are about 10 boat lengths away from the turning point in Mexico. You can hear the waves crashing on the rock over there, and we're surrounded by all the big boats. We made pretty good time down. We were slow for a while, but then we picked up quite a bit and took off. It's looking good, and as soon as we get around this, we'll be heading back to San Diego, and I think it's around 12 o'clock right now. 12:30. So that was the end of shift number 3 or 4, I don't know. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. The winds have been on and off and on and off, and we just sailed right up next to Bly Spirit. Sailed up on them pretty quick, and then I think they saw who we were and we saw who they were, and everybody got serious, and Bly Spirit got their head sail up pretty quick and took off, and it took us a little bit to get our head sail up, but we're right behind them now going up. Haven't been able to see Sea Maiden, but still a lot of race left. We just passed the tanker where the tanker drops off its fuel, and so we're quite a ways off the Coronado Islands already, so it's anybody's game.
On?
Yeah.
Alright. 7:45 on Victorious, and just gotten right abreast of Bly Spirit over there. Why don't you said breast. Take a look at that. He said breast. We all just finished our shift rotations. We're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and finishing our seconds on coffee. Thank God, thanks to Zach.
And I already had a visit from federal agents.
And we just had a bunch of cops harass us. Yeah.
I like that.
Not as much as they could have. They could have made our lives miserable, but they took pity and took off.
How much farther we got?
I don't know. How much farther we got? About 7 miles. 7 miles.
Sweet.
So a couple hours. We'll go.
Woohoo! So we are 1 3/4 miles off from the finish line. We're doing pretty well. Bly Spirit was behind us somewhere, but I think she might have come around to the side. I don't know. I'm on leeward weight still, as always. And you could hear Point Loma, but we still can't see it because it's clouded in a fog bank. So somewhere the finish line is over there. And here's the finish line, 270 there, and the finish line is over there. And 2 of our competitors are right there, and 1 is behind us, and we have no idea where Sea Maiden is, which is really disconcerting. So we're gonna go check their slip. Congratulations, Team Victorious! Yay! This is what a racing boat looks like. Oh my God, it's a mess. What a racer looks like. So one last thing we gotta do before we put the boat away is we lost track of one of our competitors out there, the one that were our nemesis, our arch nemesis, Sea Maiden. And nobody knows where they went, so we're going to check their slip to make sure their boat is hopefully not there. Nobody home!